guys, this is Dee Edwards. I am your favorite wait, intercessor. That's not what I was about to say. I was supposed to say that I am anointed to push, pray, prophesy, and to teach leaders how to profit in the things of God. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, and thank you guys so much for catching the replay. So listen, on today's video, I want to talk to you guys about something real important. Did y'all just hear me? I want to talk to you guys about something that's real important. The last thing that you want to do is to wait on others. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, and thank you guys so much for sharing this broadcast out. Hey, Tanja, oh, y'all was on there when I said that. I thought I was on here by myself. I'm so sorry, y'all. I thought I was on another page. Oh my gosh, I thought I was on another page, so I didn't mean to say that. I can't believe y'all was on here because it didn't tell me. It made me feel like I was on here by myself, and I thought I was on here talking to myself, y'all. Wait a minute. So hold on real fast. Oh Jesus, I have to talk to myself real fast, y'all. Hold on, let me talk to you real fast. Come on, stay on in here and invite somebody. Listen, I'm weak too. So listen, I wanted to make this video real fast. I gotta go, so I'm not gonna be on here long, but this is one thing that I wanted to tell you. Listen, I'm about to get in your butt real quick, because the last thing that you ever want to do is to wait on other people to applaud you. The last thing that you want to do is wait on other people to recognize you. The last thing that you want to do is to wait on people to call you higher. You gotta believe so much in what you're doing and who you are that you don't give a doggone if other people are clapping for you, if they're cheering for you, if they even noticed you. Do you understand me? Because your good works is going to speak for itself. So stop waiting on other people to do things that you can do for yourself. Some of you all don't even believe that you're losing weight until somebody else tell you that you done lost weight. Some of you all don't know how great that you are until somebody else tell you that you are great. Listen, as long as you continue to wait on other people to validate who you are, you're going to be waiting for a long time, baby, because there are people who are literally will sit in the background. They know that you're great. They know that you're all that in a bag of chips, but they'll never tell you. You know why? Because they dealing with low self-esteem anyway. And here's the thing. Why do you wait on people who are dealing with low self-esteem, who don't know who they are, who are already in their own struggles to affirm you? Now, I'll wait. It's crazy that we look for certain people to affirm us. We look for certain people to say things to us to make us feel good before we know that God have already put the greatness inside of us. And watch this. When you start to do stuff great and operate in your purpose, you shouldn't be shocked anyway, because this is what God has created you for. And so I want to pull you out of that slump saying, oh, I don't fit in. They ain't invite me nowhere. That I ain't a part of the it crowd. Boo, get over that. The last thing that you want to do in this hour is to wait on other people to tell you that God have called you to be a prayer warrior, or you waiting on people to give you a platform before you do stuff. I want to encourage you to go forth and do what God have told you to do. Now, y'all go ahead and share this out before you leave, because I'm about to talk about y'all real fast. Because here's the thing, and let me tell you what I recognize and what I see. I see the spirit of imitation. Listen, I see the spirit of imitation in the body of Christ. So let me say that again. I see the spirit of imitation in the body of Christ. And watch this. I'm talking about, it's so demonic and so witchcraft that people begin to change their character. I mean, they begin to change their whole disposition when they begin to be around certain people. I'm telling you, like when you connect with me on my page, it's all holy and Jesus and God and we pray, and then you get on somebody else's page, you're the biggest cursor and I don't even know what to call you. I'm like, who is this person right here? We got to come out of the place of where we are taking on the character and the form of other people just to fit in. You sound like the devil. That's what the devil do. They take on the devil take on the form and the characteristics of others in order to deceive you. And so if you're taking on the character and the form of other people to be like, baby, let me tell you, you operate in a place of manipulation, witchcraft, and you're a deceiver. This is not Jesus. And so in order to overcome that, we got to know who we are and who God have called us to be. Listen. We got to know who God have called us to be. If you got to change your character, just who God have called you to be, like if you got to come out of yourself to step into some else, to be liked by these folks, boo, I promise you, those are not the people that you need to be around. I promise you, you're out of character and you're out of alignment. I promise you that you're dealing with low self-esteem. I don't care how cute you look when you put your clothes on. I just want to let you know that you're out of alignment with God and you're acting like the devil. That's witchcraft. Witches conform. Yeah, or I almost spoke in tongue right there. Witches conform. We don't. People either got to accept you for who you are. Like, I don't try to conform. Listen, I don't try to conform. Y'all know that I'm loud. You know that I'm hood from the ghetto. You know what I'm saying? And I love Jesus. And so I don't even know how to do it. I remember when God was calling, me and my husband into the ministry, and my husband had accepted his role as senior pastor. I was like, Lord, what about me? Because I ain't like these other bougie first ladies and stuff. I don't dress like them, I don't look like them, I don't act like them. And God said that I didn't call you to be like them. He said, I called you to be just the way that you are. And you're going to attract a different type of person because of how I've called you to be. And the Lord actually told me not to transform or to conform myself to what I have seen. And this is what I'm trying to tell you guys. I know that you see a way that appear to work for other people. That work for them because that's their calling. That's their anointing. That's what God have called them to do. But who God have called you to be, he needs your natural hair. He needs your big mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, he needs you to be misspelling words and mispronouncing words. He needs your tattoos and he needs your piercings. He needs all of that stuff. So stop trying to change the natural and the original part of you be used by God. And then watch this. He'll help you with the character flaws and all of that stuff. He'll help you get better in that. But right now, he can't even deal with that because every time he look for you, he can't find you. Watch this. God keeps trying to look for you, but he can't find you. He said, Adam, where are you? Listen, sin and shame and guilt made Adam change his form. Oh, my God. Listen, I ain't even trying to preach, but y'all taking me there. Y'all taking me there. Y'all taking me there. When God went to go look for Adam in his original intent, God went to go look for Adam just the way that God created him. He was looking for that person. But when God came on the scene in the garden, he could not find Adam. Why? Because Adam had changed his clothes, his appearance. He was now operating in shame and guilt. And so God had to say, wait a minute, Adam, where are you? Who told you you was naked? It was sin that made Adam forget who God had told him he was. And so if you don't know who you are, could it be possible that sin or something in your life, whether it's something present or from your past, making you feel as if you can't be who you called to be? I see so many people, y'all, they bunny hopping. Do the bunny hop. Y'all listen. They bunny hopping from folks to folks to folks because they looking for validation. I mean, just bunny hopping. Listen, you can't even stay connected long enough to this person to get whatever it is that God had called you to get off their life before you bunny hop to somebody else. You are confused. And that's a spirit, and I want to break that in the name of Jesus. Hey, Tamika. The spirit of confusion got you bunny hopping and electric sliding all somewhere else. To this crew, you be electric sliding over here. I mean, just gone. you all out of place, man. So listen, Rakita, listen. I just want to encourage you now. I know I was laughing a little bit, but I'm serious about what I'm saying. Listen, y'all. We got to understand who God have called us to be so that we won't be dealing with depression because folks haven't recognized our greatness. And watch this. I'm so busy operating in my greatness that I don't even care if you recognize it, because God have already called me great, because God have already validated me. So whether or not I get likes, whether or not you guys come on here, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna still do it, because this is what God have called me to do. This is what I'm anointed for. This is what God has purpose for me to do in this hour. And so God, sometimes God be testing us, and whether or not we'll do it, whether we have a little or a lot. Y'all don't even understand. Like, I've been doing Facebook Live since 2014. 2014. Y'all understand me? 2014. So I just want to encourage you guys and just let you know some things that we got to learn to stick with. Some people we got to learn to stick with. Like some mentors we got to learn to stick with. Some coaches we got to learn to stick with until we start bunny hopping. And then here's the thing. This is how you know you in trouble. If everything is always everybody else's fault and you ain't did nothing. If you didn't try all these coaches, you didn't try all these churches, you didn't try, all these leaders, you didn't try all of these mentors, it ain't working. Listen, boo, it's you. Let me tell you, it's you. It's the way that you're processing what is being taught. Because if God is in it, you're probably hearing the same thing in a different way. And God, He trying to speak to you. Listen, He done tried it in English, you ain't get it. He trying to speak to you in Spanish, you ain't get it. God trying to find a language that'll connect you to your purpose. I don't know what it is that you need to hear. But today, I hope you understand that you got to get so connected to your purpose that the last thing that you do is wait on other people to tell you that you're great, baby. I had to, this me being just real, honest and transparent, is that I had to ask myself. This was younger. I didn't hear my mom verbally tell me that she loved me until I was 21 years old. And this is not, anything bad towards her, because she had gone through her own trials and struggles. But I had to come to a place in my life, and I had to say, you know what? Am I going to live the rest of my life waiting on the validation of my mother before I move forward? Or can I move forward without her validation, right? Can I move forward without her being able to love me the way that I need to? Because she loved me the way that she know how. But sometimes what we need is totally different from what somebody else do. And so I had to ask myself, am I going to continue to sit here for the rest of my life begging my mom to love me the way that I need to be loved versus the way that she's loving me, and be miserable because she ain't getting it, and part of her ain't equipped to what I'm looking from her? God didn't put it all in her. He put it all in Himself. Y'all need to hear that, because some of you guys are struggling right now thinking that your parents don't love you, but your parents loving you, your siblings loving you the way they know to love you, and God put enough in them to let you know that they love you, but it don't fulfill you. You know why? Because that other part is connected to God. So you can live the rest of your life trying to get these people to love you. You can spend the rest of your life trying to get these people to like you. You can spend the rest of your life just out of order and out of season and out of timing, trying to get these folks to do stuff for you that's truly in God. It's truly in Him. And I had to be okay with not fitting in. I had to be okay with the love. Like, the devil had me thinking, oh, my mom loved my brother and my sister more than she loved me. Oh, because I didn't have any kids yet, my mom didn't love me in the same magnitude that she loved my brother and my sister because they had kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was all kind of crazy stuff. But what I had to realize is that we each needed a different measure of love. We were still love, just the measure of love was different. Watch this. It's the same with God. And so I had to make up in my mind, am I going to accept the measure of love that she's given me, or am I going to continue to try to operate out of that place that she's given my brother his love? Like, I'm like, wait a minute, I can't do this for the rest of my life. I'm like, oh God, thank you, Mom. You love me. Okay, whatever love that you give me is good enough for me, because everything else that I need in my life is connected to God. Y'all hear me? This is a real place, because there was times that I felt like, like I ain't have no friends. I felt like I ain't fit in. I felt like nobody liked me. I felt like, like I wanted to go hang and chill with folks. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, what's wrong with me? Well, I ain't got folks like that. You know what I'm saying? But then I had to realize, like, wait, ain't nothing wrong with me, girl. That just ain't your crowd. Girl, you fine. You good. Keep going. Keep moving. The devil try to get you off course by looking at these people fake social media pages, these fake pictures. The devil tried to get me off course, trying to make me feel like all of them really like each other. And tried to figure out what my place was. Wait, I'm like, So I had to get over that. And so I want to encourage you too as well. As you continue to find your place in God, may whatever cord that is connected to you that make you feel like you need the validation of other people, may God heal that and may God break that in the name of Jesus. I no longer put the weight on people to love me, to like me, to invite me. And I just accept whatever measure of love that you give me, Rakita. I'm at a point that whatever measure of love that you give me, Nakia, I'm just going to accept it. It's more than enough for me because I'm healed. I'm free. I'm set free. And everything else that I need is in God. And God intentionally set it up like this for me. Because if I require more of you that you are incapable of giving me, I'm going to stay in a place of frustration, and then I'm going to make you my God because I'm looking more so from you than I am looking from God. And so some of you all are so busy looking for something from your parents that you need to just accept that whatever measure of love that they've given you is more than enough. And now look to the hills which cometh your help, and to know that your help, your love, your support, everything that you need, that it comes from the Father. Okay? Okay? All right. So I hope that this encouraged you guys. Thank you so much for sharing this out. Y'all hit the share button. Can y'all, why y'all don't be sharing my broadcast? Why y'all be coming over here getting all these good jewels and you don't be sharing my broadcast? Yeah, can y'all make me influential like y'all did Sarah Jakes? Can y'all do that for me? All right, well, I love you guys so much. Listen, whether you do it or not, what's on my life, God's gonna allow it to reach whoever it needs to. You got that? Bam. That's what I'm saying. Like, we got to get to that point, Miss Owens. Like, whether or not people share it or like it or whatever, we need to understand that God promotion comes from God, and so he gonna build the influence. He gonna do it anyway because I walk in obedience. You get what I'm saying? So he gonna do it anyway. So whether you do it or not, God gonna send somebody who will. I need to receive that word. God gonna send somebody who will. Whether they do it or not, God will send somebody who will. And so, God, I thank you for the will. I thank you for those who will. Okay? I ain't concentrating on those who don't. I concentrate on those who will. I'm telling y'all, that's what we need to get in our life. Okay? All right. So I love you guys. Y'all so funny. Hey, y'all. Let's see. Thank you so much, Tamika. I know you love me, baby. You make it known. Nikia, yeah, them fake Facebook pages. Girl, everybody be in the picture laughing and smiling. And y'all know there's always somebody in there who really don't mean it. and we want to be a part of that, don't we? Oh, Jesus. Lord, heal our land. Lord, heal our land. Heal our land. Heal our land. Heal us. Heal us, Jesus. Heal us, heal us, heal us. Somebody lift your hands and just say, heal us, Jesus. Heal my neighbors, Lord. Heal my Lord. Just heal us, Jesus. Hey, Tabitha. Thank you for those who will. Yes, Lord. All right. Well, I love you guys so much. Well, I will talk to you guys later. Have a fantastic day. Toodles for now. This light got my eyebrows looking jacked up. I'm like, what? Something's going on with that eyebrow. Let me cover it up. Oh, Jesus. Let me cover that eyebrow up.